This movie was legit bonkers to me. Bonkers, bonkers, bonkers. This movie was crazy. Hey you guys, welcome to my channel, CrayDre. Like, comment, and subscribe. I just seen Halloween Kills. Like just a half an hour ago. I'm fresh back. I was gonna give myself a couple days, but I feel too excited. I have to get it out now. I haven't felt this excited about a movie in a while. Listen, y'all. It's hot. You see that? I don't even know where to start. We're gonna be reviewing Halloween Kills. And I'm not giving away any spoilers, y'all. I want y'all to go see this movie. I didn't watch the trailer. Every time the trailer came on, every movie I went to go see in the last 3-4 months, I was like this. I was looking down. I don't even know where to start. So I'm gonna tell you guys right off the bat, I loved this movie. I'm gonna have more good things to say about this movie. I barely even have anything bad to say. I don't have anything bad to say. This movie is directed by David Gordon Green. I really didn't know his work. He actually is a comedy director, but he wanted to get into horror movies. So what did he do? He made Halloween. I didn't really like the remake of Halloween that much. It was an enjoyable movie. It was cool to see Michael Myers back on the screen. However, I felt like it was too much humor in the movie for my likings. I felt like there were some scenes that were really good, but was ruined by the humor. This entry in the series really did it for me. Actually starting to become a good director for me. I'm excited that you made this movie. So this movie stars Jamie Lee Curtis, Judy Greer, Kyle Richards was the original Lindsay in the original Halloween. So that was really cool. There's an actor I got my eye on, and his name is Dylan Arnold. I got my eye on him because he did pretty good in this movie. It's hot, y'all, but I like my tea hot. You know what I'm saying? I like it hot. Like that. Ooh, like hot. I can't even put the cup down. Let me just tell y'all what I loved about this movie. Number one, let's just start from the beginning. The intro is what made me actually more excited for this movie, because I kind of walked into this movie based off the previous movie. I didn't think I was going to like this movie. I was kind of expecting the last movie, but just a little more amped up. It's amped up all right. The intro is so dope. It made me legit excited for the movie. I felt my anticipation go up. I was like, oh, this is going to be kind of good. I was definitely intrigued. There are a lot of return characters from the original in this film. I'm not going to name who they are, but if you've seen the original and the second one, you will appreciate who is in this movie. This movie actually pays so much homage to the original Halloween and the second one. David Gordon Green is playing his cards, and he's modernizing these things, but he's doing it in a really cool way. One of the biggest things from this movie, obviously off the bat, is the music. Halloween is Halloween because of Michael Myers, but everybody knows the music is what made Halloween, that original Halloween, so frightening. The music is so good. It's done up. There are some scenes I'm like, man, I could have seen this scene going without the music. Then they decide to put the music in there, and I'm like, that's really good. That's really good. This movie made some scenes amped up because of the music. There was a few times I got some chills. I was like, whew. Something else that I really loved about the movie, y'all, the movie, it's brutal. It's brutal. It's really brutal. I don't need a whole bunch of blood and gore for a horror movie to be a good horror movie to me. Even from Halloween. This is probably the bloodiest, most goriest Halloween film I've ever seen. I found myself just covering my mouth at times, just there is so much violence in this movie. Ow. This movie matches its title so harmoniously. There's a couple kills I'm still kind of hurt about, I think. I am kind of hurt. There are just some gory stuff where you're going to be like, but you feel like your heart clenched. There's like a really sad scene in this movie too. Like, no spoiler, but there's like a really sad scene in this movie. I don't know. It was just really sad to me. Something else that really was crazy, the body count. I lost count. If you guys like a body count, a body count. For a Halloween film, we've seen some murders, but this was a body count. 25 minutes into the movie. Like, I was already kind of like, whew, this is already a lot. And the movie had basically kind of just started. Like, that's how I felt. Like, it was just so much. I'm still trying to collect myself. The best thing I liked about this movie, Michael Myers is relentless. Like, he's just mean. Like, it was like Michael Myers on steroids. Like, it was like he took steroids. I have more of a fear of Michael Myers now, like, because of this movie. His on-screen presence is like so menacing. More than ever before. That monologue that Dr. Loomis gives in the original Halloween about Michael having the darkest eyes and the devil's eyes. This movie put like almost a visual to it. There are so many scenes where I'm like, this is so good. Oh my God. Every time Michael was on screen, I got chills. Like, combined with the music, he had some good directing in this movie. There were some cool, like, artistic shots that was showing Michael Myers. It was definitely visually striking, to say the most, or the least, whichever way you want to think about it. This movie right here is on another level. I'm still high off of the emotions. Like, that was a good viewing experience. Like, I feel like charged. I feel electrified. I don't know why. I was talking to the screen so much. And I don't like to do that. But this movie, you just have to. The acting is what you would expect. There are some good actors. There's some bad actors or corny actors. But I think that's supposed to be part of it. I just want to put a little bit of spotlight on Dylan Arnold. I don't know. His performance felt so believable to me. Like, I liked watching him. Like, I felt what he felt. You did your thing. You was acting out there. I felt that. This movie was almost overwhelming. I feel overwhelmed. Like, I feel like it was too much. I want to go watch it again because it was so good, but I need to give myself some time. I need to digest. My face hurts because of all the expressions I was making. I had my face like stuck in some scenes. Like, I couldn't even move my face. Even after the movie was done, I was just kind of like my face was just like, I was walking to the bathroom, like, just talking to myself, like, under my breath, like, I can't believe this movie. I swear I just peed in, like, disbelief almost. Walking to my car, I was just like, on my way home, when the movie ended, I was clapping. Matter of fact, people were clapping. Like, it was a good film. I don't really have anything bad to say, that not enough for me to go on about. Like, I have certain expectations for certain movies by certain directors. This movie I had low, but it was quickly changed from the beginning on to the end. You guys, like, I'm going to rate this movie out of 5. I'm going to give this movie 4.5 red velvets out of 5. I'm not giving it 5 because the movie could obviously use improvements. Like, there were just certain scenes that I just kind of felt like were just laughable. And I think they were supposed to be taken seriously, but maybe they weren't. This movie wasn't like the most perfect movie, but as far as going to the movie and watching it and viewing it and the experience that I had, it was phenomenal. It's got some funny parts in there. You know, I don't like the humor, but the humor worked because there was so much going on. I could probably care less about the humor because it was so much going on, like, in a good way. And he's definitely keeping you, like, he's kind of keeping you on your toes a little bit because he's jumping between different scenes. This movie does kind of keep you hopscotching almost. It's a good hopscotch. If you are a Halloween fan, a Michael Myers fan, this movie is so good. It is so brutal. It is so unapologetic. Ow. So David Gordon Green, props to you, man, for doing this movie. You did your thing. I really did enjoy it. I truly saw a huge improvement from the first one. And I'm so excited to see what Halloween Ends is going to do. Like, leave a comment down in the section if you guys liked it. I want to know. Because I need to know, is it just me? And is it just me? Like, am I the only one that feels this way? And if you didn't like it, like, I would love to know why. Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, why didn't you like it? Like, what was it about it that you didn't like? If you guys are gonna watch it at home, watch it in the right environment. That literally can ruin a movie. It can literally make a movie that was so good, that could have been so good, and that was just ruined. If you want to see a horror movie, do not watch the trailer. You got one shot. You got one shot to make this right. Why spoil the experience for yourself? And if you're a real horror lover and you be like looking up on your movies, you already kind of know about synopsis and whatnot, you really shouldn't be watching the trailer. Don't you want to have a good experience? Don't you want to have genuine thrills, chills, feels? You do. You do. So you shouldn't be watching a trailer. I'm on the avoidance of these two trailers, The Black Phone and Scream. I will not watch these trailers. I'm really trying to keep this thing going because I love the feeling when I don't know about these movies. I have a way different viewing experience than I ever have with like other movies. It's like an underworld. I'm trying to have my experience, and I just want to have the best time watching these movies as I can. And so far, it's when I don't know nothing about it. I'm gonna keep saying it. Go see a movie by yourself. Sometimes it's just cool. If you got somebody that don't want to go see Halloween because they don't like scary movies, go see it by yourself. It's gonna be probably scary and weird, but you're gonna have so much fun, and you ain't got to entertain nobody but you. And what you want? Some snacks, some food, some drinks, and you're gonna be fine. So you guys should do it. Do it. Thank you for watching my video. You guys stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you guys for the next video.